Okay, if you're having problems with your TV showing white spots, it's probably due to the crystals inside broke off. And if you move your TV or shake it, you'll hear the crystals moving around inside the TV. So we're going to go ahead and disassemble the TV and fix it. All right, here, there's a lot of screws on the back panel. Just go ahead and take a Phillips head screwdriver and remove them. By the way, this is a 55-inch Samsung Curve Ultra HD TV. Yours may be a little bit different, but it's okay. The process is the same. Go ahead and set those screws to the side. Put them on something where you won't lose them. In a cup, as I use a towel. This is what it looks like with the panel off. Just put that panel to the side. Now, at the bottom here is about 4 screws. Go ahead and remove those. This is a Phillips head screwdriver as well. Make sure you put all your screws together. Flip that over and just go ahead and pry that up with your hand. That cover comes off pretty easily. Just pry it off like so. Set that to the side. Now, these film strips are not holding it in. Actually, the LCD can almost come off right now as it is, but it's not, because the other film strips up top are locking it in. They're locked in by the locking mechanism on the other side. So here we need to remove our speakers first before we can get to the locking mechanism. And you also have to remove these 4 screws on the bracket. Okay, and there are your film strips right there, or your ribbons. To remove the speaker, just go ahead and disconnect your 2 outlets right there. And that white sheet of paper may be there. It's okay. You can keep it there or discard it. Just open up that tape, because you're going to need to remove the whole speakers and set them to the side. And this is the 3rd connector. And these speakers are held in. I already disconnected this one. They're held in by a little rubber notch screw, whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and pry that to the side. You pry that to the right and pry the other one to the left. It should slide out like so. Trying to hold the camera and record at the same time. Okay. Once you remove both speakers, just set them to the side along with your screws. It's important that you do not lose any of your screws. So I like to place my items exactly how I took them off, as you see. Take a picture too, because you may forget. Alright, now you can just fold your brackets. They come off nice and easy. Now, as far as your ribbons right there, just go ahead and I'm going to show you how to take that off. It's quite easy. Those black little notches are holding them in there. Just pull that up and then slide it out. Pull it up so it clears and then slide out. You have 4 of them, looks like, on each side. Your ribbon's there in the middle, held in by a clamp. Let's pull that up. It's gonna pop up. Your ribbons may be a little stuck. Just pry it just a little bit till they snap out. Okay, now you're free to go ahead and pull those ribbon strips down. And it's not going to completely come off, but it will remove from the back of the panel, allowing you to take off the LCD. Okay, now we have taken off our LCD. Be careful with this. Be very, very careful with your LCD. Okay. Now we have to get to the those little crystals, but before we can do that, we have to remove these 3 whiteboards. In order to do that, we have another bracket we have to pop off. They're held in by little clips at the bottom. If you look at the bottom, you'll see there some of them are being held in. Some of them you can just pry with your hand. Actually, all of them you can pry with your hand, but there's a little madness method to it. If you're lucky, they just pop right out. If you're struggling with it, just look at the bottom. You'll see little white notches. Just push those notches in and pull up. Make sure you label your whiteboard. Most TVs now come where you can't put this back in once you take it out. You can't put it in the wrong way, but some of them you may put it in the wrong way and it'll throw your picture off. So I just went ahead and label mine just in case, so I know what's up, what's down, what's left, what's right. Those are the notches I referred to earlier. You can pull that black, like so. Pull that back out and lift up. Now, here we go. These are those little white circle crystal-like shape things that the light shines through. This is why you're getting the white on your TV, because a lot of times these things start to fall off due to normal wear and tear, and you just locate them and then glue them back. Now when you put the glue on, turn them over, put the glue right in the middle, and those 3 dots that you see on there, line those up with the 3 dots on the board. And make sure you label each one. Like, take a little sticky note and put it to where once you put the crystals back, glue them back, you can test it. Actually, you want to test all of them because there may be more loose. So make sure you test all of them. And if you're looking for special glue, make sure you use glue made specifically for plastic. Now, from here, once you get that glued in, you just go ahead and reverse the process. Put your whiteboard back in and go ahead and put your clamps back on and try to compress those back in. Make sure they're nice and snug and tight. By the way, this is my first time disassembling a TV, smart TV, or any TV for that matter. I know there's plenty of videos out there. Just want you guys to see what it looks like on my particular TV. just in case someone has mine and they're trying to get more insight. Well, when I tried to put the LCD back on, it didn't go according to plan. It snapped in half. Be very, very, very careful when putting this back together, or you just may wind up buying a new TV. Yeah, it didn't go so well. So, although this video is about fixing your TV, it's also about what not to do. When you put this LCD back together, make sure you have help. Because I did not, and this is what happened. No picture. Needless to say, I'll be buying a new TV today or sometime in the near future. Good luck. Please subscribe and comment below.